Hello dear students, a very good morning to all of you. So today in this video we are going to start our next fossil fuel, that is petroleum. Okay, so petroleum is dark colored liquid and it have unpleasant smell. It is actually dark colored and thick oily liquid, and it also have unpleasant smell, and it is composed of petrol, diesel, paraffin wax, and petroleum gas. Okay, so now the question is, how was petroleum formed? As you know that petroleum is also a fossil fuel. So petroleum oil was formed by the decomposition of dead remains, plants and animals buried under the sea millions of years ago. Now, actually, petroleum is a mixture of several hydrocarbons and carbon atoms. Okay. Now, how was petroleum formed? It is believed that millions of years ago, the plants and animals which lived in the sea died. Okay, and their dead bodies sank to the bottom of sea, and it were soon covered with clay and sand. Over millions of years, under high pressure and temperature, and in the absence of air, the dead remains of plants and animals were slowly converted into petroleum. So, this is how petroleum formed. So, now the next question is, how is petroleum obtained? Okay, so that means how oil out from deep inside the earth, and in case of petroleum we will do oil drilling. So first of all, those areas in which petroleum may be present are located by the experts, and at such places petroleum is obtained by drilling holes into the earth crust by machines called drilling rings. So with the help of drilling rings, with the help of machines, petroleum is obtained. So why refining of petroleum is necessary? You know that petroleum is a complex mixture of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, kerosene, diesel, lubricating oil, fuel oil, paraffin wax. So it cannot be used in the form in which it exists. So that's why we need to separate various constituents of petroleum. So it has to be purified or refined. So the process of separating various constituents of petroleum is known as refining of petroleum. So all these constituents separated through refining of petroleum. So petroleum is actually the complex mixture of various constituent, and this liquid is known as crude oil. And after refining, all these constituents get separated from the crude oil. So now the next one is constituents of petroleum and their uses. Okay, so the first one is petroleum gas in liquid form, LPG, and you all know about LPG. This is a fuel for home and industries. Next one is petrol, and petrol is used as fuel for cars, scooters, motorcycles, as a solvent for dry cleaning cloths and preparation of petrol gas in laboratory, right? Next one is kerosene. Kerosene is used as a fuel in stoves to cook food, and petromax lamps for lighting purposes. Next one is diesel. So diesel is used as a fuel for heavy vehicles like buses, trucks, railway engines, and ships to run water pump required for irrigation in field and to produce electricity on a small scale. Okay. Next one is lubricating oil, and it is used for lubricating machinery. Next one is paraffin wax. So paraffin wax is used for making candles, cosmetics, Vaseline, wax paper, and grease. And next one is bitumen. Bitumen used for making road surface and paints, coating the underside of electric poles to prevent them from rusting. So all these constituents are useful for us. Now, natural gas is an important fossil fuel which occur deep inside the earth. Okay, and natural gas is a mixture of lower hydrocarbons, and it mainly consists of methane, and butane and propane are also present in small proportion, and it acts as an ideal fuel because when it burns it doesn't leave any ash, means it burns with a blue smokeless flame without leaving any ash, and it have a high calorific value. So its calorific value is also very high. It burns with a blue smokeless flame without leaving any ash, and in India, natural gas has been found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and in the Krishna Godavari Delta. Okay. Now, uses of natural gas. So, natural gas is stored under high pressure uh, as compressed natural gas (CNG) is used as a fuel in motor cars, buses, trucks because it is less polluting. It is clean fuel because it produces only carbon dioxide and water and no ash on burning. Okay, and CNG is also used for power generation. And a great advantage of CNG is that it can be supplied directly from the gas wells to the homes and factories through a network of underground pipelines to be used directly for burning.